And here is the Vegan's Almanac for today, the 16th of August, 2025. International Homeless Animals Day falls on the third Saturday in August. The International Society for Animal Rights introduced the day to spread awareness about pet overpopulation and has done meaningful work since, including saving the lives of millions of animals. In the United States, there are 70 million stray animals living on the streets. Homeless animals face risks like disease, injury, and cruel treatment. It's estimated that 6.5 million companion animals are brought into U.S. shelters every year, and it's a pretty even split, 3.2 million cats and 3.3 million dogs. Only about 10% of animals that are brought into shelters are spayed or neutered. Sadly, it's estimated that only 10% of all dogs born will find a forever home. We can change that with awareness, spaying, neutering, and adoption. St. Roch's Day is observed on August 16th each year. This is the feast of St. Roch, a Frenchman, who is recognized as the patron saint of dogs. After the death of his parents in the 12th year of his life, he distributed all his worldly goods to the poor and went as a beggar pilgrim to Rome. Arriving in Italy during the plague, he took great care of the sick in public hospitals and is said to have performed many miraculous healings through prayer and the sign of the cross and the touch of his hand. He later contracted the disease himself and went into the woods to die alone. But his faithful dog brought him food every day, and he recovered. Today is the birthday of two vegan celebrities, James Cameron, born on this day in 1954, and Evanna Lynch, born on this day in 1991. James Cameron is best known as an Oscar-winning film director with massive box office hits such as Aliens, Titanic, and Avatar. Cameron's most celebrated film, Titanic, was the first movie to earn more than $1 billion, and he took home Academy Awards for Best Director, Best Film Editing, and Best Picture. Although best known as a filmmaker, Cameron is also a deep-sea explorer and the inventor of cutting-edge film technology. He adopted a plant-based diet in 2012 and has been a vocal advocate for veganism ever since. Cameron has stated that he believes veganism is the best way to improve his health and protect the environment. He has also invested in several vegan-related businesses, including a plant-based meat factory in New Zealand. Evanna Lynch is an Irish actor, activist, author, and podcast host, best known for playing Luna Lovegood in the Harry Potter films when she was 14 years old. Although many would associate Evanna with Hogwarts, in more recent years, she has gained a lot of recognition for her work in the vegan movement. In 2021, Evanna published The Opposite of Butterfly Hunting, a powerful memoir of overcoming an eating disorder, which received excellent reviews. Evanna Lynch said, "I've always loathed violence and am highly sensitive to it. I have this small but sure voice deep inside me that says no every time I witness violence. And I don't ever want to stifle that voice with apathy. I was always a vegan in the making, but it wasn't nurtured, so it took me a long while to make the connection. I went vegetarian because I was viscerally repelled by the idea of eating animals and didn't want someone to kill them for me. But I was in cloud cuckoo land with dairy and ice cream, believing cows were having a grand old time. I didn't know that their calves were stolen from them. I read Eating Animals, and then I understood that my vegetarian lifestyle was inconsistent with my beliefs, so I decided to go vegan." And here's a poem for today, Stray Cat by Francis Witham. Oh, what unhappy twist of fate has brought you homeless to my gate, the gate where once another stood to beg for shelter, warmth, and food. For from that day I ceased to be the master of my destiny, while he, with purr and velvet paw, became within my house the law. He scratched the furniture and shed and claimed the middle of my bed. He ruled in arrogance and pride and broke my heart the day he died. So if you really think, oh cat, I'd willingly relive all that because you come forlorn and thin, well, don't just stand there. Come on in. Stray Cat by Frances Witham from allcreatures.org. This has been the Vegan's Almanac with a reminder to adopt, don't shop.